Good evening, everyone. This is Fiery Gizzard back once again. Let's move ahead into the fortress of Mega Man, A Day in the Limelight. We've completed these 6 stages. By the way, if you'd like to play the stages again, you're free to select them and play the stage again. And if you move over to this arrow on the right, as I believe I showed you already, you can replay the boss battles. But for now, forget that. Hit this downwards arrow and we've got fortress stages. The first one is our only option because of course we have to do them in order, so let's go! So what we have are remixed versions of the fortress stages. They're a lot of fun. This first one we control Cut Man once again. Yeah, keep your eyes open for those. Whoa, look out. When they flash blue like that, a laser's coming out. You don't want to hit that laser. You also don't want that top to fly off and hit you. The bottom is safe, but the top will damage you. Yeah. Oh, too close. Thought I was being so smart by standing close to it, and I was wrong. Gotta be careful with that one. Looks like the background, but it's not. I'm used to these things being so much higher, but this game doesn't have any utilities, so I guess they have to keep them lower, huh? Little life would be nice. Thankfully, although the stage isn't easy, the boss is actually pretty simple. Neat, fun, but not very difficult. Yeah, and I have to admit, the fortress as a whole in this game is really no more difficult than the first 6 stages. In a lot of places it's easier, but it's a lot of fun. Alright, thankfully the birds have finally stopped coming. Just go past this guy. Whoa! There we go. It's not easy to grip ladders in this game, and I don't think any of your characters except for Cutman ever actually climb ladders. So not only is it kind of difficult, you don't get much of a chance to practice it. You ought to stay down there and be safe. And the same thing here. Look out. Whoa! Watch out. Yeah, combining clumsy ladder controls with lasers, not easy. I think I'll destroy Joe from here. Yeah. I can just go past that one. We'll dodge. Come on, Joe, drop that shield. There we go. Wonderful. Yeah, you can't quite get up there. You gotta go around the side here. You can defeat that guy, or you can just run. For this thing, it will not run off the edge as I hoped, so we'll just have to leap it. Okay. Yeah, this screen. Oh, shoot. Yep. Remember how you had to use item 1 in the original game? In this one, you open the platforms with the rolling cutter, which is fine and good, except that they don't stay open, and it is really, really hard to grab that ladder because of the weird control on the ladders. So, yeah, not my favorite part. Mega Man DL2 is absolutely one of my favorite games ever, and it fixes the ladder issues. Yeah, you're gonna find I don't have anything bad to say about Mega Man DL2. But I don't have a lot bad to say about this one either. There we go. Finally grabbed the ladder. A little bit of life would be nice here. Although the boss in this stage is really pretty easy. It's probably the easiest boss in the game. Not that that's saying a lot. So yes, let's get ready to take on the boss of this stage. Yeah, I didn't succeed last time, but maybe this time. It's not a tough boss. You have to worry more about dying instantly. Don't use the ladder. Instead, just jump. And try to stay near the top of the screen. His fire is what you have to worry about, and if you're near the top of the screen, it won't get you. As you're climbing, just shoot over to the left every once in a while, and don't even worry about aiming. Just keep your eye on your climbing and his arms. The safe spot for the arms is the same place every time. It's right there, the left block of the right platform. If that didn't make sense, just look at where I was when I said there. Yep, I'm not even watching the dragon. I am just trying to stay in the safe zone. That is near the top of the screen, and being ready to get here when the arms come at me. They talk about dinosaurs having useless front arms, but I guess he's not a dinosaur. I guess he's a dragon, right? And there we go. Hey, I performed a no-hitter. Very nice. That's how you do that fight. I will not perform another no-hitter in any boss fight in this game, I can promise. But that one's actually not too bad. Alright, quick pause while I reset the video, and then we'll move to the second stage of the fortress. See you in just a minute. Okay, let's move on to fortress stage number 2. We didn't get a path for the first stage, but we got one for the second. That's kinda odd. It's Iceman time again. And this beginning, of course, is here to introduce us to something, and that is that you can freeze those and then walk on them. As you might expect, they'll eventually unfreeze. Be aware that you can freeze them by shooting them in the chain as well. I'll bet that'll come in handy. Oops. Oops. Yeah, let's wait for this one. Yeah, thankfully there isn't this long spike crossing like there is in the original, because we have no utilities. We would never make it across. You don't have to freeze these, but it sure makes it easier. Just take it at a nice even pace and you'll make it just fine through there. Why couldn't Iceman have done Metal Man's stage? That'd have been nice. Well, I guess you couldn't have activated those doors. Yeah. Oh well. Gosh, there was an answer. Cover this little gizmo with ice. It begins to fall. You have to shoot it right in that propeller. Yeah. There we go. That's a big looking jump. These guys again. It's the wrong stage. I may lower this one just to make this jump a little better. I'm not sure that you need to do that, but better safe than sorry, right? Okay, moving right along. Yep, there are these pests again. Oops, I think I'm gonna have to wait for that guy. But it is satisfying to watch these corn cobs drop onto the spikes. Please nobody get in the comments and tell me they're not corn cobs. I know. First of all, I've called them that since I was like 10. But also, it's funny. Well, I thought it was funny. I don't know. Maybe it's not. You knew these things would get evil. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna chicken out and I'm gonna go down this one instead. That one looked like a good idea. And now I'm not so sure. You just gotta find the best way through this. Probably that's the easiest way to go. I should have done that first, but oh well. Not sure what that one's doing there. Okay. I didn't succeed that time, but let's move on to the boss. You see what I mean about these stages being a little bit easier than the normal stages? This isn't an easy boss, but it's a pretty simple stage. And oddly enough, the fortress stages tend to be like that. Okay, it's time for the remixed flying bricks. Now we have two at once. Oh, and it gets weirder. Okay, this one, don't get under those. Yeah. Because they will fall on you, and if you give him more time, he'll drop more of them on you. Okay, this one is surrounded by spinning bricks. The bricks, of course, will block your shots. You gotta manage to get your shots in between them. Anyone remember the NES game Life Force? It was kind of like this too. There we go. One nice thing about these guys, even though they can be tough, once you defeat one, all of its bricks disappear. So if there's spare bricks on the screen that were dropped there by one of these enemies, they go as soon as you defeat the robot. Oh, I was trying to dodge one and I got hit by the other. They're gonna come right back down and fall on you again. Yeah, that's a tough one. For here, just make sure you don't get hit by the spinning blades. And once you've got one of them down, you're home free, because you can just stay far enough away from this one. And there's this one over here as well. But again, just don't get close. Whoops. Well, better safe than sorry. And one more. Be ready to dodge. Whoa! Takes a lot of shots, but if you get to this part with a significant amount of life, you should be okay. That last one is the toughest one for me. But, no problem. Alright, we're 2 stages into the fortress. There's only 4 more to go. So, I will cut this video here, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. See you then.